All right. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and where you're joining us from. Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning. We can hear you loud and
Yes.
clear.
All right. Yeah,
Good morning.
good morning, David. Good morning, Collins, Samuel. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Amdoranalytics. Thanks for joining our free data analytics masterclass. Today, we are going to be doing a lot. Yeah, we are going to be doing awesome things that you have not done before. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so before we dive into the program, why we wait for others to join us, right? I want us to do a quick introduction of ourselves and, so that we can welcome you in a special way. Let's know those that are joining us for the first time and those that just, return students. I want to see those that are joining us for the first time. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so my name is Chinyere and I am joining from Lagos, Nigeria. So if you don't mind, you can use the chat to comment. That's fine. Okay, just tell us where you are joining us from, or you can just maybe you want to mute. But if you're in a noisy place, I would like you to use the comments. Okay, so use the chat and tell us your name and where you're joining us from, so that we can welcome you in a special way. So let's do this, guys. Let's use the chat. You can see where to comment. Okay, so kindly use that and tell us where you are joining us from, so we can welcome you. Want to know where our participants are joining us from? Just like I said, my name is Chinyere and I am joining you from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, can we do this? We are many here, so we can know where our participants are joining us from. We are waiting for your shots. If you want to unmute, you can unmute and speak. That's fine.
I'm Samuel. I'm joining from Canada.
Okay, so Samuel is joining us from Canada. Thanks for joining us, Samuel. Okay, others, can we let's make the class lively? I believe we are here to learn. Okay, so if you are not in a noisy place, okay, Collins is joining from Ibadan. Thanks for joining us, Collins. Oluwafemi from Ibadan as well. Okay, so thanks very much for joining us from Ibadan, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Collins is joining from Sokoto State. Thank you very much, Collins. Thanks for joining us from Sokoto. Hi, Sokoto today. Okay, so others, do you still want to drop your message? You know what? You can just use the comments, use the chat section, and tell us where you are joining us from. That is very, very okay. You are highly welcome here, and of course, thanks for joining us. For those of us that are joining us for the first time, I don't know if this is your first time of joining Amdoranalytics masterclass or bootcamp. We have been doing this over the years. But if this is your first time of joining us, we want to say a very big welcome. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us. David from Bini. You can just drop your message and I'll pick it up from there. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, so before we dive in, we have a lot to do today. We have a lot to do together today, a lot to learn together. But let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Please, we would like you to mute yourself, okay, so that there won't be any distraction. Just use the comment.
I'm joining from Delta State, Saple Delta State.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us from Delta FA. Thank you very much, and I trust that Delta is doing well today. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Please, we would like you to maintain decorum so that we can move the class smoothly, okay? So let's proceed. I'm going to share my screen now so we can proceed. Just give me a second. So I believe you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen? Okay, so I'm using two screens and of course I can see my screen. Thank you very much for joining us, and then welcome to Amdoranalytics Masterclass. Please, if you at any point you cannot hear me, just use the comments and then the chat and call my attention. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. So today we're talking about something very specific, something very important. Okay, that is tech. Everybody want to move into the tech ecosystem. I just want to acquire in-demand skills. I want to be there. Everybody's talking about tech. You know what? I want to know which of these career paths is actually cool for me. And next month, today, we are starting with data analytics. Now let's look at data analytics. And of course, at the end of today's program, you will see if data analytics is something you can actually go for. Let's look at it now. This section is going to come in different parts. We're going to look at introduction, which is what we are actually doing now. We will look at the opportunities in the data analytics space, what you attend to, maybe your opportunities, the job opportunities. Then we'll look at the projects that we are going to be working on today. We're going to be working on project today. You're going to see how you can seamlessly build a project today without even having any tech background. Now, if anybody is telling you that, do you know what? Tech is hard. It's not possible. Like, it's very difficult. You can't just do it. You are going to see how easy it takes for us to achieve it today. Now, at the end of everything, we are going to be talking about why you need to transition into the tech ecosystem. Thank you very much and stay blessed. Okay, now I know everybody here want to become a certified data analyst, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that everybody, we just want to become a certified data analyst. Now, let's talk about Amdoranalytics. And now, Amdoranalytics, right? So Amdoranalytics is an edtech company, as you all know. Let's say you have not heard about us, so you don't even know what we are into. Maybe you heard about us through somebody, or you saw us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, and you feel like, okay, I don't even know what these guys are into. Now, let me introduce you to Amdoranalytics. Let's introduce you to what we are into, our mission. Why Amdoranalytics? Okay, so Amdoranalytics is an educational technology company. I know that you know something like this, right? Now, we are that edtech company committed to equipping individuals to become global talent through our comprehensive and accessible training programs, right? So you'll be asking, why are these things? Why? So what's actually the difference between this edtech company and others? It's just our mission. Very simple. Our mission is to bridge the skills gap, equipping learners with in-demand skills. Take note of something, in-demand skills, enabling them to get informed decision, drive innovation, and create positive change in the tech-driven world, particularly across the African continent. Now, a lot of people, I think someone reached out to me yesterday or thereabout, and it was like, okay, you know what? I want to know more about this tech something. I want to know the opportunities. I want to know will I be able to get remote jobs and all that. I had a session with that person yesterday where we talk about the opportunities in the tech ecosystem, the ones that is right for you. And we looked at all those things. And at the end of that meeting yesterday, he made up his mind. He said, okay, I'm going to go with this because at the end of everything, all these skills have a lot of potentials. They have a lot of opportunities out there. That's why we said in-demand skills. Now, what we do is that we equip you, the learner, with in-demand skills. Now, what are those in-demand skills that you feel like, okay, these are the most in-demand skills that if I get the skills, I am good to go. Okay, these are the skills that what we do here at Amdoranalytics by equipping you to become that global talent, so that it will help you to excel in this tech-driven world that we are in. Now, with track record of success, we have helped over 6,000 participants to successfully transition into the tech system, right? Now, you don't need to have any tech background before starting any program here at Amdoranalytics. All we need is your determination and your focus to be able to, to excel in the career part of yours here at Amdoranalytics. We have been doing this for over the years, and we have helped over 6,000 participants to transition, not just transitioning, acquire their tech roles in the tech ecosystem. And of course, we have helped a lot of, we have granted a lot of scholarships here in Nigeria. We have granted scholarship for some of the universities. Like there was one we did last year to all the universities in Nigeria. We granted scholarship to 1,000 participants, undergraduates, come and learn skills for free. And of course, we did with one of the biggest university in Nigeria, which is Federal University or Yekiti. Now, we specialize in training individuals in the field of data analytics. That's what we do. We train you in the field of data science, data engineering, HR analytics, cyber security, business analytics, and of course, graphic design. So this is what we do here at Amdoranalytics, of course. Now let's look at opportunities in the tech ecosystem, and particularly data analytics, right? Because I know a lot of people will be like, okay, these are what these guys are into. They're a tech company training individuals to become global talents. That means global talent simply means that wherever you are in demand, okay? Because you have acquired those in-demand skills through Amdoranalytics. That means wherever you are, you can get any job opportunities out there. Now let's look at data analytics, because today we are going to be looking at data analytics, job opportunities in the data analyst specs. Okay, so I don't know if you have any question. Do not hesitate to use the comments, drop your question, and I'll pick it up from there and we proceed. Okay, so okay, there's no question here. That's fine. Just give me a second. I'm going to share my second screen so that I can proceed. Okay. Now let's look at the opportunities in the tech ecosystem and see how people are thriving and what are the things that you're expected to see at the end of your program as a data analyst. At the end of everything, right? I don't know why you transition into tech. Okay, let's do this. I love to do this, right? Please, can we have a recap of the chapter? Because yes, if you stay till the end of the program, this session is recorded, you are going to get the video. If you stay to the end of the program, you are going to get the video for this section, and every materials that we are going to be using today, you are going to have access to them. Okay. Now, I want to ask question. Just two people that will be willing to share their thoughts with us, right? I want to ask you, what are your expectations? Or why do you want to transition into tech? Let's use the word, why do you want to transition into tech? Why do you feel that tech something is something that you should go for? Just two people. You can unmute yourself and speak. I just need just two people that will tell us why they want to transition into tech. Okay, so you can unmute yourself. You are here because you want to learn. You're here because you want to become a data analyst, right? So what motivates you to feel like, okay, tech something is something I should actually go for? All right, okay, Samuel, let me call you Samuel Idire. I don't know if I pronounce that name very well.
Yeah. The major reason is that there are more opportunities to work from home when you are in tech. And that is my major motivation.
Okay, thank you. Faith, I can see your hand. Faith, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself and speak. You want to talk to us, Faith? Okay, so do you have another person? You want to tell us why you want to transition into tech? Why tech? Okay, so there's nobody again. I don't know. Yeah, Faith Abazie, you can speak if you want to talk. You can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, so let's proceed. I don't know, but I think that everybody here, you are here for a purpose, but I don't know why you're not speaking, but that's fine. Okay, so you have reasons why you want to try.
I'm trying to unmute the mic, so sorry. Greetings, everyone.
Yeah, greetings, welcome.
Okay, okay, why I really want to dive into this tech? Actually, I did engineering. And I see that, especially the engineering sector, everything is based on tech. I think it makes your work faster, it makes you see clearer, and in fact, is a must have skill and knowledge as it stands now in the society. So it's a necessity for every person. So that's why I'm really, 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 in fact, I'm eager to dive into this tech.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. That's fine. Thanks for very much. Okay, so welcome everybody, and let's proceed. Let's dive in. Let's look at the opportunities in the tech ecosystem, especially the data analyst. We're going to look at it like in the next 10 minutes. Because a lot of people don't want to, they don't actually know what they want, and they don't know if tech is something I should go for. I don't know if tech, I don't know if it's data analytics and all that. I don't know if there is any space. I don't know if there is any opportunities out there. So let's look at it. Maybe that will motivate you. Then you know what you actually want. Okay. So this is LinkedIn. I'm going to look at, let's look at jobs. So let's look at jobs. Okay. Let's check jobs. So let's see amounts that these guys are earning, because some people don't even know the opportunities there. They just feel like, okay, it's something I can actually go for. Okay, jobs. This is LinkedIn. So I'm going to click on jobs, and just give it a second. It's loading. So let's look at data analyst. Sorry. Okay, so data analyst. I'm actually pick United Kingdom, right? So you can change it to any location of your choice. This is United Kingdom, and it's remote. Look at it here. You can change it to remote. You can change it to on-site. You can change it to hybrid. But this is remote that I'm choosing now. So let's look at the opportunity here. Let's see how much these guys are earning. Let's see if it is actually worth it for me to dive into tech, especially in data and analytics space. Now you can see here, data analyst.
We can't see your screen.
I can see it.
You can see my
It should
screen.
be from his network.
That's from your network. I can see your screen. Thank you very much. I'm using to screen and I can see my screen. Thank you very much. Maybe you need to log out and log in again. Maybe it's from your internet provider. Internet. So now you can see we have Power BI and we have Jira. It's actually Power BI that data analysts actually use. Okay. So you can see out there, you can see how much they want to pay. They want to pay you 500. Okay, let's open it. You can see it here. Just a second. So you can see it here, 500 to 597 pounds daily. Okay, this is how much you are going to be earning as a data analyst. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of opportunities in this space, especially if you know what you're doing. You can actually be in Nigeria and be working for organizations out there, just like myself, right? I am in Nigeria and I've worked with companies in UK and US. So there is no place that you will be that you cannot work for any brands. And you are, and imagine you being in Nigeria, and when people are talking about the increments of dollar and all those things, you're actually happy because you know that you are earning in foreign currency. Okay, so that's one of the benefits of actually being a tech person, because you have to be anywhere and work for any company across the globe. Okay, so this one here is another data analyst tool. So there is a lot of opportunities that we can start section and section and section. There are numerous of them out there. So LinkedIn is actually one of the platforms that we use to, make research about all these things. You can see confident Excel skills, and these are one of the things that we do here at Amdoranalytics that we teach you. You don't really need much, okay? Just need what you are. Okay, let's open this platform. Let's open this platform. This is red.co.uk. So let's search for data analyst. I can say UK, or let me say United Kingdom. You can use anyone, or you can search for Manchester, any location of your choice, anyways. Okay, and then let's search if there are opportunities there and how much they are earning. Okay, look at this job. Okay, data analyst. So let's open it. So you can see here, 40,000 to 50,000 pounds per annum. 40,000 to 50,000 pounds per annum. And is it not worth it? Like, are you not seeing that it's actually worth it for you to dive into the tech space? And what are they looking for? Look at it now, experience with Power BI. And that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be seeing how you can effectively use Power BI without even you being in the tech ecosystem for a while now. Okay, so not much. If you actually pay attention to some of all these things, you find out that they don't really require a launch. All they need is for you to be available, know what you're doing, And that's just the amazing thing about these things, right? Know what you're doing, and you'll be seeing a lot of opportunities out there. Now, it's actually so annoying when people are coming out and saying that the job market is oversaturated. That's because you're not showing yourself out there, you're not showing what you're learning, you're not, you're not selling yourself. But if you sell yourself very well, you see that all these things are very, very achievable. You can be anywhere and be getting jobs anywhere. Okay, so these are more are some of the opportunities in the tech ecospace. Okay, so if you start searching, you will see a lot of them. Now the question is, do I need to be there before getting the job? The answer is no, you don't need to be there. Most of the jobs are remote, pure remote. And when a job is pure remote, it simply means that you can be anywhere you are and you cannot get those jobs, right? You can see here, credit data analyst, how much they want to pay. 40,000 to 50,000 pounds. This is not my website. This is not, I'm not the one that posted this here. This is to just show you a lot of opportunities out there. Now, what do you need? You just need your commitment. You just need your time to learn. Don't, when people start this diving into tech, that's why I asked you a question. What actually motivates you? Why do you think that tech is something you can do? Why do you think that it's data analytics? When people start this thing, they find out that, oh, this thing is so overwhelming. I don't think it's something I can do. I want to stop. All those kind of messages. I want to stop and all that. But when you see the opportunities, right, the opportunities in that space, I think that motivates a lot of people, because I'll be like, come on, this is thing. If I can just pay attention for 5 months, if I pay attention for 4 months to learn this thing, it's worth more than 4 years that I've spent in university. And let me share something with you. I'm going to be talking about myself very soon. And after that, I have one of my students who is here that would like to share testimony of her journey here at Amdoranalytics. And of course, I'm going to share her LinkedIn profile. She's an amazing person who is actually doing absolutely well for herself in the tech space, right? And she just started her journey. Let me talk about myself, and then I know a lot of people will be like, okay, who is this person? Why? I know some of you have seen a flyer, introducing you to your facilitator. Okay, that's just myself, right? So my name is Chinyere Chukwuka, and thanks for being on this call. Thanks for joining us here at Amdoranalytics. I don't know about it, but I'm so excited. Anytime I have opportunity to sit here and talk to people about tech and tell people the truth, why they need to transition into tech, by opening their eyes to the opportunities in the tech space. We don't hide anything here. We tell you the truth. We tell you this is how you can do it, step-by-step process on how you can achieve this. Anytime I have opportunities to do this, I'm always happy to share this, because why not? We are here to help each other, right? Especially if you are eager to move into the space, I am always willing to assist you. And I've been doing it over the years. And I'm glad that you guys are here, because trust me, by the end of today, you are going to make decision to push your tech career forward. This is me that you have started before and you feel like, oh, maybe somehow you dropped. Let me tell you, after this section today, you're going to pick yourself up again and dive into the tech space. See, there is no going back. Look forward. You see that the world is moving into tech. No going back. The world is moving into tech. So why are you sitting back? Don't be outdated. Okay, so you need to continue updating yourself. Okay, so my name is Chinyere, and I'm a seasoned tech professional with over 7 years experience in data analytics, business intelligence, and data science. Okay, so I am the founder of Amdoranalytics. Yeah, for those of us that have been hearing about Amdoranalytics for over the years, I don't know how many years you've been hearing about us. By God's grace, we've been there. Amdoranalytics has been into existence since 2022 until today. We are still here, and a lot of testimonies have passed through this program. So as the founder of Amdoranalytics, I have successfully guided individuals with no technology skills to smoothly transition into tech, and not just transitioning into tech, but secure their first tech roles. God has helped us to do this. Okay, so a lot of people, you don't need to have any tech background. Just join Amdoranalytics program. You see how easy it takes to actually transition into tech because of this. Okay, I am known for my straightforward and effective training method. Yes, so under this planet, there is nobody that will say that he or she has passed through my training that will not learn anything, that will say that I'm confused at this particular point. It's not possible, and it has not done. And you're going to see it today. I think at the end of the day, you are going to testify for yourself, okay? So I have personally trained over 6,000 participants. If I is more than 7,000 participants, because I've been doing this for years now. Okay, so my expertise spans across telecommunication, governance, financial, and edtech sectors. Thank you very much for joining us. then let's dive into that. Before we dive into that, I want to score one of my strengths. Cynthia, are you here?
Yeah, I am. Good morning.
Okay, so yeah, good morning. So let's hear from Cynthia. Let's her share her experience with Amdoranalytics.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this session. My name is Cynthia. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Very clear and loud.
Okay, so I joined Amdoranalytics in February. Before then, I had been I was doing like some kind of personal study, like on YouTube and Udemy and other platforms. But the challenge I had was I wanted a one-on-one interaction. I wanted a feel like when I'm studying, I needed to be able to interact with the facilitator to ask the person, okay, why is it like this? What's this? I needed someone to lead me by the hands, right? So I came across one of Funke Sui, one of the influencers on YouTube, and she was talking about Amdoranalytics, and I listened, and also one of the testimonials to one of the participants there. I think she's in the UK. So after the session, I had to discuss with Chinere and told her what I needed and what I asked her. Told her my experience, my career path, and which would be ideal for me to go if it's data analysis or business analysis or data science. And then data analytics was recommended to me based on my career, my history, and all that. So we started in February, and all I can say is it's been nothing short of my expectations. It's beyond, because what I wanted was just someone who will lead me by the hands. A place I can always relate, ask questions when I can. I mean, when I want to. And this is where I know that you can ask questions like 10 times and they will not even get offended. They will take you back, they will ask you, they need feedbacks. Like as they're teaching, they want to know if you're getting it. If you know your stock, let us know so that we'll just start afresh. And they'll make sure you understand what is being taught, from the Microsoft Excel classes to the Power BI down to this SQL that we are currently on. It's been amazing. And there was something they also introduced, that I have not even done before. Like I used to hear of it, but I never got myself involved. So when we started, I was told to start the 90 days growth challenge. Then it sounded like a joke, but I had to take it serious from the day one that she told us to start. And she just said, just say anything on LinkedIn. Put it on LinkedIn, post it on LinkedIn. Just whatever it is you learn, just put it on LinkedIn, post on LinkedIn. Make sure you do it every day. Like after each weekend session, class session, I had to now start learning on my own, like go through the lessons again, and everything I learned, anyone I knew topic I learned, I posted it on LinkedIn. And with that growth challenge, I was able to gain over, I think, 500 followers, and I'm still gaining more because my posts were just going viral, and people were, trying to link up with me, connect with me, and people were also happy with my story, like because I pin the post, I even share pictures of what I was doing, so it doesn't look like I was faking it. So while I learn, I share and also share, the videos, also put people through, take some videos, like explain what's going on. And so it's people know that you're going through a program, right? It's not like you're making it up. It's you're trying to reach out to as many as you can. You don't know who would see you, the recruiters, your people in your network, and so so far that's been wonderful. We've also had CV reviews. We've been given CV templates, and the thing is, you have access to these videos and lectures. Sometimes there may not be chance to be in class, maybe network or something happened. I can always go back to the LMS, to the Google Classroom, and go through the program, the classes, the recorded lectures, and ask questions when you're stuck. And I don't know, I don't think there's anything I'm asking for that it's exceeded my expectations, actually. And so far, I recommend Amdoranalytics to anyone who really wants that feel, that's hands-on, that's hold you by the hands, take you through the journey, and you'll be fine. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cynthia. I really appreciate. So, okay, so I reached out to Cynthia. I was like, okay, I know you are doing amazing thing on LinkedIn and all that. The training has been so awesome since we started, right? Can you just come and give us testimony about what this you have learned so far? And she was like, okay, it's something I can do now. If you look at her, this is her platform, right? This is her LinkedIn. This is not, there's nothing like any cook story here. You can just reach out to her and you can ask her so many questions. Be honest, tell us about Amdoranalytics, okay? So this is when they were then they started their Power BI, and you can see a lot of things that she has done, the SQL and all that. I think today, so she's keeping up, sharing her testimonies online, sharing what she's learning. And you can see this was posted yesterday, day 93 with Amdoranalytics. Okay, so they have been in the tech. She started her journey here in February, and of course today she's actually sharing her testimony. And of course, a lot of people as well will share their testimony after the end of this program and all that. Thank you very much, Cynthia. I really appreciate you for joining us. Okay, so
Thank
now
you.
let's dive into the program. You're welcome. Let's dive into the program. Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining us. Let's talk about data analytics. Let's talk about who a data analyst is. Now, at the end of the program, let me share something with you. Let's see, we are going to build this project together. This is a Netflix project. I know a lot of you are watching Netflix. I don't know how many people are watching Netflix. I don't know. Do I have people that are watching Netflix here? Okay, I am watching Netflix. So we are going to we are going to scrape this data online. We are going to build this project. How Netflix business is going. How many people are subscribing to this platform on this platform? How many subscribers do they have per each month? What are the highest subscribers are coming from where? So we are going to build on this project together. Now, let me share something with you. One of the best things you can do to yourself is to learn from hands-on program. Okay, a program where they will be teaching you this is what you need to do. Nobody here at Amdoranalytics, nobody is giving you any PDF to go and read. Nobody is giving you any document to go and read up. It's hands-on project from beginning of the program till the end of the program. You are working on projects, and that is what makes the program very different. Okay, not a episode where they say, okay, you know what, go and read up this PDF. No. It's not the same. The case is not the same here at Amdoranalytics. Now, before we dive into that project, right? I've shared the project that we're going to be working on together. You see, so before we dive into that project, then let's talk about what is data. What is data? Right. I know a lot of you will be like, data, I don't know what data is, but nevertheless, I'm going to share with you what data is. Data is the new oil. The new oil in the industry now. So anything, when you hear people talk about data analytics, just know that these are the guys that are diving. They are the one enjoying the economy. So they're the one enjoying everything about this thing, but any other mind me. So, but data is what? Data is the new oil. Okay. So when we say that data is the new oil, it simply means that it has a lot of opportunities. There is no sector that does not need a data analyst. If you know any sector that doesn't need the work or of a data analyst, let me know. Every sector, because there's no sector that doesn't employ people. If you don't need them maybe to handle your data, you need them to take control of. If you don't need them to maybe structure the data for you, you need them to actually analyze the data, because at the end of everything, you are looking at how do I generate revenue. I don't even understand. How do we make profits? Do you understand? You make all those decisions based on data, based on facts. How many people employed? How do we go this? And you're going to see how we are going to be using data to answer Netflix question today. Okay, so data is the new oil, and let's look at what is data analytics. Do you understand? We'll talk about data. Data is anything that, I don't know, process information. Okay, a lot of people will say raw information related to any object in consideration. The object could be anything. It could be Amdoranalytics. You want to talk about Amdoranalytics now, you can say that, oh, I know Amdoranalytics. I know their platforms. I'm following them on Instagram. Okay, I'm following them on LinkedIn. And you can see the amazing thing that their students are doing. If I share our LinkedIn, you see the amazing thing that our students are doing out there. And you can see Cynthia is one of us, and she's showing herself out there. Okay, so I know what their students are doing and all that. So you can talk about Amdoranalytics. You can tell them, oh, I know the founder of Amdoranalytics is actually a woman. Okay, so these are data about Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics is offering 7 courses. Oh, I know that these are data about Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics was founded in 2022. Data about Amdoranalytics. I don't know if you understand. Those things are data. Now, let me tell you what data analytics then is. It's the process of examining data sets to extract meaningful insights. Now, trend and patterns to inform decision making and, of course, drive business. Now, let me tell you something, right? Now, data analytics is just like, okay, I've mentioned a lot of things about data about Amdoranalytics. Now, those things I have mentioned, now we cannot use it to make decision unless a data analyst come in and extract those information. I don't even understand, extract those information. Oh, I want to analyze about Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics has 7 platforms. Amdoranalytics have 20 platforms. Then you sit down, you extract those data. Each platform has over 100 people. Each platform has over 1,000 people. Okay, this particular platform has less than 20 people. Okay, in this cohort, we have 50 people. These are data. You are extracting it. What are you extracting it for? You want to use it to make meaningful insights that will help the organization to grow. This is what data analytics is all about. You collect the data, you put it together, you analyze it, you use it for what? To prepare data, and that will help the organization to make informed business decision. This is what data analytics is. And then who is a data analyst? Now, data analyst is you. And if you understand, data analyst is a person like you and I, right, that move into the company's data, collect their data, analyze their data. I don't know if you understand. You clean the data, you make it clear, you present it to them. I say, okay, guys, you can see by 2020, Amdoranalytics has, 2023, Amdoranalytics has over 50 participants that registered for all their programs. That is data. Amdoranalytics in the month of June 2025, they have 20 maybe 50 students, they have 100 students. These are data, because as I am now, I might just wake up, I was like, okay, since we started Amdoranalytics, I don't even know how many people have been joining our master classes, how many people have been joining our bootcamp. We collect data. Who we analyze it? Data analyst. Okay, you collect their data, you analyze it, and that's how it happens in every sector, right? There is no sector that a data analyst will not work. That is why you see, sometimes we see a lot of job openings out there. You see something like credit analyst, logistic analyst, this product analyst. There are some of the opportunities out there. It must not really be data analyst role before you will be able to apply for it. Anything analyst, you apply. So as you sit down, analyze their data, that is all you want. So let's say a logistic company, they might not say data analyst role. They might just say put something like logistic analyst. I hope you understand. So you can see at the end of everything, what are you trying to do? You're trying to tell them that with their data, they can make informed decision. They can say that, okay, this is where we are not doing well. This is where we have done well. What do we need to do? How do we need to push our brand out there? At the end of everything, we are looking forward. They are looking toward where they need to put in their best in order to get more profits or revenue for their brands. Okay, thank you very much, and just let's stop it here, and then let's dive into the projects that we are going to be working on today. This is Netflix project. Just like I said, this section is recorded. All you need to do is just pay attention. Everything here, I'm going to send it to those that stayed till the end of the program, because there is a special benefit to everybody that will stay to the end of the program here. I mean, special benefit for everybody. We have something amazing for you guys. So if I were you, I don't know, just stay to the end of the program and then have the access to the recording. Now, this is Power BI. Power BI is one of the softwares that you will be working with as a data analyst. It's a visualization tool, okay, for Microsoft. So it's called Microsoft Power BI. This is the tool that we are going to be using today. Now, for those of us that don't have Power BI, I'm going to show you how you can download Power BI using website. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, for those of us that don't have Power BI, so if you open your browser and type Power BI download, okay, desktop download, Power BI desktop download, or Power BI desktop download, so you can see it here. So this first one here for the Microsoft, so you open it. So you just click on download. So when you click on download, you can select based on your desktop. Most of the desktop are always 64 exhibits. Okay, so you can just select this and then you download. After downloading, all you need to do is to install. Just click on next, 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 and you get that installed. Okay, so that's all about Power BI. It's very simple to download, just very simple. Okay, so I'm going to open a new page and let's start. So let's give it some seconds to open. So I believe you can hear me very clear. Can you hear me very clear? Am I audible enough? Hello, can you hear me very clear? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so give me some seconds. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's give it some seconds to open so we can proceed. Now, this data we are going to use today is coming from a website. So we are going to dive why my Power BI is open. Then let's move to the website where we are going to download the data from. Okay, so there is a website called Cargo. Okay, so Cargo. This is Cargo website. Cargo. Just go to your browser, right, and type Cargo, and it should bring you to this interface. Not this interface actually. So I'm trying to, load it back so that you can get it. So you bring it to this interface. All you need to do is to log in with them, register with them. You can just browse and log in with your Google account. So you're not paying for anything. Just log in, and then this is where we get our data. So you come to the data set here. This is data set. Now come to this interface and type Netflix user base.
No, we can't hear you.
No, can't hear you again.
Network. Oh. Hello.
Hello. Please confirm you can hear me.
Okay, we can hear you now, but we can't see you. Okay, we can see you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. We are in Nigeria. My network threw me out and I never knew. Okay, we are back.
Sorry about that, ma.
Thank you very much, ma. Okay. So I'm coming now to open my browser again, my Power BI. Okay. So I'm going to close this. Close my Power BI entirely. So I have to close it and open a new tab. Just a second. So just a second, my desktop is hanging. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to open, because you just have some minutes to wait for it to open, I'm pretty sure that it's just, I don't know why it's hanging, but then I'm opening a new one, maybe because I was trying to open two. Well, it's possible anyways. Okay, so while we are trying to wait for our desktop, our Power BI to open, I don't know if you have anybody that have any question. You have a question that you want to ask us? Just one person. One person. You have any question that you want to ask? Yeah, you can go ahead. Hi, Faith.
Hi, thank you, ma'am. I just wanted to ask, it might be out of the class we're having now, or it might fall in line. I noticed that for we Nigerians, most times, to get this remote stuff, it's there's difficulty there. So actually, I actually confided in one of my friends concerning the issue. So he said we have to have something like VPN from one of these foreign countries, or you need to register so that by the time they search your details and they'll say that you're not coming from Africa. You know, sometimes kind of difficult and discouraging somehow. So I don't know if there's any way we can get it better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So I don't believe that is difficult. Okay. So the question is, those people that are getting those international jobs, why? Why are they getting it and others are not getting it? What are they doing different that others are not doing? These are the questions that you need to ask, right? And one of the answers to that is they are trying to push themselves out. They stands out. Their portfolio stands out. I don't know if you understand. Okay, so let's say that you are learning data analytics here at Amdoranalytics, and you don't push yourself out there. Okay, you're not pushing yourself out there. You're just there, learning everything and keeping it on your desktop. And tomorrow you want to apply for jobs. Trust me, it's very difficult for you to get a job. It's not. Oh God. I am coming. Just a second. I'm trying to take out some stuff from my desktop. I think I was causing my desktop from. It takes quite okay. So I'm with you, ma. So that's just it, anyways. So one of the things that you need to pay attention to is what are others doing that you're not doing. And trust me, if you can invest in what we call personal branding, there's nothing you cannot achieve. Take it from me.
Okay.
If you can invest in what we call personal branding, there is nothing that you cannot achieve if you really want to do it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you really want to go into tech space, you want to excel, you have to, first of all, invest in personal branding. Now, when I say personal branding, what do I mean? Personal branding is the sense that you have to sell yourself. Okay. Okay, look at those my students out there. There's nobody that will pass through our program that will not be able to sell his or herself, because we'll tell you the benefits, we'll tell you why you need it. I hope you understand. We'll tell you why you need it, the benefits there, how it can help you to open a lot of job opportunities. Okay, so maybe in the next week and thereabout, one of our students who got job last week will join us and share her experience on how she got the job. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So there's a lot of opportunities out there, but if you do not sell yourself, nobody will know you. Recruiters want to see, they want to see you, they want to see that you're excelling, they want to imagine you telling me that okay, you are a data analyst and I come to your space. Now, what do I mean by your space? Your LinkedIn, I'm not seeing anything. How do you want to convince me that you are a data analyst? How are you selling? Now, the question again is how is your LinkedIn like? Is it optimized? I don't even understand. So I have a job opening that was created, I think, some months ago. That's about 2 months ago. Somebody registered for that, applied for that job opening. And when I went to the person's link, it was actually one of my clients that said, okay, I need this particular job opening if you have anybody. Okay, so I looked around, okay, let me post it on my LinkedIn. At the end of everything, people that applied, I went through their LinkedIn, you apply for a particular role and I cannot see it on your platform. I don't know if you understand. So these are the things that people do not really pay attention to. If there is no how, by God's grace, right? I don't apply for jobs like that. Just like Upwork. Upwork is another platform that we use for our students again. I have never, I got a job last month. No, I got a job December on Upwork. And I want to tell you the truth before God, I did not apply for that job. I did not apply for that job. So people just reach out to me. The person reached out to me. Oh, I'm seeing amazing thing that you're doing on Upwork. Can you do this job? And it's something I feel like it's something I can do. And I pick it up and start doing it. I don't know if you understand. So these are the places that you need to look into. So you don't need to compare your beginning with someone's middle. Now, what do I mean? You're starting your career and you start looking at somebody who is already 5 years into the space. You understand? Maybe the person is no longer posting. I'd be like, and this person is not posting, and she got the job. We have different grades anyways. Let's use that word. We have different grades. Okay, so these are the things that you actually need to look into. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense to you anyways.
Yeah, thank you. Right on, you are. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Okay, so I think we then need to dive in now. Just a second. Let me see. Okay, has opened. So I'm going to share my screen so we can proceed. Don't worry, all these things that there are little things. If you can follow the step-by-step process of what we share with you to do here at Amdoranalytics, trust me. Do you know that learning tech is you are learning in demand skills? It simply means that thing is in demand. You are not the one that's supposed to actually be searching for something, like searching. People supposed to be searching for you. Now the question is, how do you position yourself for people to search for you? And that is where it's right. Okay. So let's dive in now. This is our Power BI. I believe we are all on the same page now. Can you all see my screen? Can you see my Power BI? Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Okay, so now this is Power BI, and then let's dive in. The project we are working with today is a CSV file. I've told you how you can get to the platform and download the data set. Now let's talk about how you can get, this is a Power BI, and I've shown you how you can download Power BI. At the end of everything, after installing your Power BI, when you open it, it will appear like this. Okay, so what then do you need to do to get those data or that data you have downloaded into your Power BI? So when you open your Power BI interface, you can see something like get data here. Okay, so this is get data. I know that I'm using CSV file, but let's assume that CSV is common separated value data sets. I don't know, take our time to start going and opening it, But then let's assume that I don't know that it's a CSV file, that it's Excel file, and I click on Excel, because of course when you open it, it will look like Excel. CSV looks like Excel. So I'll go to my download because the data set is on my download. I'm not seeing the data set here. Let's see, click. I'm not seeing the data set. Now what do you do? So you can just come here and move it to all files. Okay, all files. Then this is the data. This is the data set, Netflix user base. So now we have the data set here. Now pay attention. There's something I want to teach you. Then it's what we call ETL. ETL. It means extract, transform, and load. Now, when you have what we have done now is we have extracted the data set from our device, from our desktop. Now we are trying to transform it. The next thing is to either transform or load. But now let me share something with you. I used to tell my students something. When you bring your data, please do not load the data set. Follow the due process. That's ETL. So the next thing you need to do is to what? Transform the data set. Now, transforming the data set will take us to Power Query environment. It will take us to Power Query environment. Okay. So now what is Power Query environment? Now, Power Query is actually a built-in engine in Microsoft Power BI. We have it in Excel. Built-in engine in Microsoft Power BI. It's actually an engine that will help us to clean the data, put it in a good format. It is meant for data transformation. It is meant for data transformation. So this is our data set. You can see how that data set is looking. We have the first column here to be user ID. That's the everybody that subscribed there. This is their user ID. So we have the subscription type. Okay, some people subscribe basic, some standard, and of course some premium. Right. So we have monthly revenue that they are generating from these subscribers. We have the date that they joined, the last date of payments of those subscribers, their last day of payments. So we have the country where those subscribers are subscribing from. So we have the age bracket of those subscribers. Let's look at the age bracket. You can see. So we have 26 to 51 people that's the age bracket of people that are subscribing. Of course, the gender are male and female. Okay, so we have male and female, and of course we have subscription type, and we have the devices that they have used to do these subscriptions. Okay, so now let's proceed. Now the first thing we need to do is to make sure that our data is in good format before loading it into our Power BI. Where we are now, it is called Power Query. It is meant for data transformation. Now I'm going to click on this, right? We are going to change the data type. So this is called data type, and we're going to change it to text because this is user ID. We cannot and will never use it for any we can't use it for any aggregation. I only use it to maybe something like add, you understand, like count. We can't use it for summation. Okay, so this one is looking good. We have it to be subscription type, and you can see this thing here is called data type. APIC. When you click on it, you can see text because what we have here is text. And you can see here, this APIC here represents text. That is because these words here, they are text. So you have a monthly revenue, and you can see we have 1, 2, 3 here, and that is 1, 2, 3 represents what? Whole number. And that's because what we have here, they are all whole number. Okay, we can see join dates. Okay, we can see join dates. But if you pay attention to what we call data type here, you can see that it's in text. So it's supposed to be in dates instead of text. Okay, these things here are called data type. Okay, don't worry. So you don't need to bother yourself. Do I need to know this thing? How do I know the difference between them? When you join Amdoranalytics fully, you will understand that these things are very easy and simple to understand. So I'm going to click on dates. If I click on dates, pay attention. You discover that there is something here. Okay, we are seeing error. And some dates, some move to date, and some did not move to date. So I'm going to cancel this step. Now, what this simply means is that the date format is not in the date is not in the right format. Okay, so we need to change it to right date format. Anytime that you encounter this error, it simply means that the date format is in date English United States. So you change it to English United Kingdom. Okay. So I'm going to go to this data type here, and you see use locally. Use local. So when I click on use local. Okay, so just give it a second. It's loading. So now we have it here. Now you can see that you can see data type text. I'm going to change it to date. So you can see here, it is in English United States. So we're going to move it from English United States. Now, trust me, it's not every data that you are going to see like this. Almost every data you see out there, they are always in good format. But anytime you encounter such problem that we're encountering now, just note that what you need to do is to change the location of the date, just the date, change it from English United States to English United Kingdom. Okay, so I will look for where I have English United Kingdom. This is it here. I'll select English United Kingdom and I'll click on OK. So you can see it. We did not encounter that error again. So the same thing here, the last payment date. That means the last day that those subscribers made their last payment. Okay, so you say, okay. So here, I'll change it to date. Here, I will move it to English United Kingdom and I'll click on OK. Perfect. So all of that things are in good format. Another thing again I would love to do, right? So you can see this age. When you click on this age, right, you can see the list date that subscribe to their website or to their platform is 26, and the highest date is 2051. Now let's assume that these are the things that you need to pay very good attention when you are analyzing your data. Let's say that I want to see the age, I want to put them into age brackets. Now what do I mean? Let's say I want to say that from this social age should be young adult, this one youth, this one elders. Let me know that, okay, in this particular age bracket that have subscribed to this platform more than others, because these are the things that you need to pay attention to as an analyst. Okay, now what do we do? I'd like to go to my add column here. You can see add column on my ribbon here, and then you can see add column, conditional column. Okay, you might not leave conditional column. So now column, you can see new column name is, I want to call it age bracket. I want to put this my age column here. I want to put it in the bracket. Okay, age bracket. Now here, the column name. Now, what is asking us, what this thing is showing is all the columns that are inside this data set. Now it's asking me to select the column that I actually want to work on. Now I'm selecting the column age. That's where I'm going to. Now come here, this operator simply means what they want to say when age is equal to 5, when age is less than 5. So what is actually your focus? What do you want to do? Now I will say when age is less than equal to, let me say 30. Okay, let's say 35. Okay, that means from 35 to 26. When age is less than equal to 35. Anything less than 35 is 34, 33, 32, 31, down to that 26. So what should be my output? I'll call them what? I'll call them youth. Okay, this age bracket is youth. Then I'll add another clause. I'll say when another age, because you remember we have from 26 to 51. So I'll say when 40 is less than, when age is less than equal to, let me say 45. So if I want to pick anything of your choice, right? 45. I'll call them what? Young adults. Okay, young adults. That means from 46 to that 51, we should call them what? Adults. Okay, we should call the last argument. We don't put it into another if function here. We just use it as what? S. Okay, it's very simple. Now, what are we trying to achieve? Now, pay attention. You see what we are trying to achieve. We have this age bracket, age column here, right? Inside this age column, we know that we cannot visualize this age column like 26, 31, to it will be too much. But then let's put it into group. Let's group them. Okay, let's group them. Let's know that if it is this age that is subscribing more, or is it this age? Now, let me tell you why there is need for them to look at the age bracket that is subscribing more. So that let's assume they want to run ads. They'll be able to know that, okay, we are focusing this particular age bracket. I don't know if you understand. We are focusing this particular age bracket, okay? So they want to say the age bracket that subscribes more to their platform. So that's why we are putting it into this. And we are saying that if age is less than equal to 35, that means from 26 to that 35, we are calling them adults. I don't know if you understand. So if the age is less than equal to 45, that means from 44 to that 35. Okay, from 44 to 36, rather, to 36, because this number 35, we're calling them young adults. And the next other one should be adults. Okay, so click on. Okay, so give it a data type to be text. So that's all. So if you click on this filter here, you will see it's taking its time to load. Let's give this seconds. It's loading. So you see here, we have adults, young adults, and the youths. So you can see it here. Okay, so this is what we have done. And the next thing we need to do is then, let's go and start our analysis. Very simple and very easy. Now, we are going to move our data from this Power BI, Power Query, to our Power BI. Now, when you come to your home here, right, when you come to this home, you come here, you see close and apply. Please, when we send this video to you, I want you to build your own dashboard, share it on LinkedIn, and tag Amdoranalytics. Very simple. Let me share with you. When I started my journey, okay, so I started with all these things. I attend master classes, I'll build dashboard. Even their free master class, I'll build it and I'll post it out there, and I'll start from there. I'll pick interest. And when you post all this thing, people will start be looking at you like, how long have you been in the tech ecosystem that you started building this amazing thing? And they want to know that you just maybe less than 2 hours session that you have learned this thing. So from there, you start motivating yourself, you start seeing yourself doing amazing thing, because when you have done one, you would like to do another one, unless you don't want the opportunities that are in the tech ecosystem. Let me tell you something, right? That thing that you see that people are diving in, do not wait back and said that, you know what, I don't think there is any opportunity there. I don't think there's something I can do. There is something you can do. If you can sit up today and do it scared. Now, what do I mean by do it scared? Sit up and tell yourself, I can do it. If others are doing it, I can do it. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram asking me that, okay, he said that he's 50 years, if he can learn this thing. I just smiled. I was like, how wish that this man I think she's a woman, I don't know, I can't remember. I can't remember the picture the person used. I was that about how I wish that this person can just have just 30 minutes. 30 minutes is even too big. Maybe like 20 minutes one-on-one session with me. I'll just open his mind to a lot of things, right? There are some things that I don't share online. Share with you, show you pictures of pages of people that have gone through our program that are over 50 years. Both those are in Nigeria and those that are in diaspora. So you see that if others are doing it, you can do it. Very simple. It's just your mindset. That's what I used to tell people. If you are determined, see, if today that if I determine that I'm going to achieve this thing, trust me, zero your mind, I'm going to achieve it, right? So I've been in the tech ecosystem for over 7 years now, and I'm telling you the truth. There is no way I've not been to. I've been in data analytics for years now. Data science, business intelligence, business analytics, data analytics, all these things I'm mentioning, I can teach them from A to Z. I don't know if you understand. And that is just my mindset. I'll be like, okay, I can learn it and I will teach it. So these are very simple something, okay. So now this is this data set here. So you can see our data here. Now the question is, what next do we need to do? Let's dive into analysis. Now there's what we call DAX. Now DAX simply means data analysis expression. Now what it is all about is just the calculation that you can do using let me say your data, the data you have here, your data calculation that is being done on it. Okay, let's say you want to calculate how many students or how many people, all these things, they are called DAX. Now, inside this our Netflix user base, we saw that we have a column that is what? Subscribers ID. It's called user ID. Anyways, now I want to know with that user ID, the user ID is telling us how many people that are using the platforms. I don't know if you are with me. Now, we want to know how many people that are using the platform. Now, take note of something. As an analyst in this Netflix company, you and I are an analyst here now. If we're analyzing this thing to Netflix, we want to give them facts that will help them to make decisions. I don't know if you understand. So we're going to tell them that, okay, this is how many people that subscribed to this platform from this particular age, particular month to this particular month. I don't know if you understand. So these are that means there's a reason for us to calculate how many people that have subscribed. They want to make decisions. How many people from this location? How many people from this age bracket? These are the things that will help them to make decision and know, okay, are we targeting our right audience to maybe to US, or are we going to UK, are we going to Nigeria to target our audience? Because that is where they're coming from. I don't know if you understand. So for us to do this, right, you come to this data, that means the table, right click on it and you see new lecture. You see new lecture. Okay, that will take us to the DAX. So I remember I said that DAX is what? Simply means data analysis expression. So I'll come here. So I'll write total subscribers. So total subscribers is equal to, now we're going to count it, right? But I'm going to use distinct count. Okay, so I'm going to use distinct count. Now, what's distinct count? Is a DAX function that helps us to count values and remove duplicates. We don't want any name that will appear 2 times. That's just it. If you are A, be A. If you are B, be B. I don't want it to appear A 2 times, just one person, so that I will be able to know that these are the unique names. So distinct count, what are we counting? We are counting the user ID. The user ID. So you just click on this to commit. So if you are enjoying the class, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If you are enjoying this session, give me a thumbs up. If you are learning something, I want your thumbs up. I want to see those that are learning. I'm waiting. Okay. How many people? Less than 10 people. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. All right. That motivates me that, yes, people are learning what I'm doing here. Okay, so now, another thing again that we would like to calculate. So we can see we have revenue. I saw a column revenue. Okay, so just a second. Let's make sure. Total user. Okay, monthly revenue. So I can see that we have people that are revenue. So we want to calculate how much these guys are making per year, per month, those kind of stuff, right? You want to calculate it. So here, please just exercise question, total revenue. It's not yet time for question. Total revenue. Okay, so we're going to sum the total revenue. So you can see it's sum. We are using the DAX function, sum. You can see monthly revenue here. Select it, and then of course we commit. Okay, we commit. Just the last thing I want to calculate is how many countries are actually subscribing to these people. How many countries are subscribing or that have subscribed, okay, on this platform. So I'll say total country equals to, we are going to use count. So I'm going to use distinct count. So distinct count country. So I'm going to commit it. Now, why are we using distinct count? Because we want just the unique value of all the countries. Okay, the unique values of all the countries. Okay. All right. So let's proceed. Now the next thing is for us to come, let's make this Canva, because you're working with Netflix, right? I would like us to work with their color code as black and red. Okay, so let's proceed on how we can get this done. So this thing here is called Canvas. So we are going to format it. I mean, this background, I'm going to change the color to pure black and then turn it to 0 transparent. Okay, 0 transparent. So the next thing is for us to bring our subscribers, total subscribers. So I'm going to, if you pay attention here, you will see this one that looks like calculators here. These are the calculated values. They are the calculated values. So I want to put them out there. So I'll click on total subscribers, just pick this thing here. Okay. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading. So we have it 2005. Okay, so let's format it. Just select this and then add. Okay. Yes. So total subscribers, we have 2005 subscribers here. 2005 subscribers. So we're going to format this, make it look good. Go to format. Just a second. Okay, so open this and we're going to take off the background. So when you click format on your own, if for those of us that would like to, rework this thing, expand this thing, just might be in another interface anyway. Just look for where you can get this background, turn it off. Yours might be under general, look at effects. Okay, so my own Power BI that I'm using is from Microsoft browser. That is from Microsoft App Store. Let's use that word. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the shadow if I want. Okay, let me just give it the shadow something like this. Okay, so now it just the background this, because I don't want it to have that white background. Okay, I've turned the white background off. So the next thing I need to look at is this value. So you can see that it's dark. You are not seeing it. I don't know if you are seeing it, but I am not seeing it. So we need to make it look good, and that is called call out value. So click on this. Okay, click on that thing, click on this color, change it to any color of your choice. Okay, so this is really not the color of Netflix. I'm going to take it to the color. So click on this, more colors. I think the color is just give me a second. Just give me a second to get the color. I think I wrote it somewhere. Then. Sorry. I think it's this. Yes. Yes, got it. Okay, so now we have the total subscribers, which is this value here you are seeing. You might want to turn it off, which is not good. You can just leave it on and then change the color. You want to change the color, maybe make it something like this, a bit white. Okay, so I think this is fine. So now we have this, we have formatted it. The next thing is to Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, put it here. So instead of having this, we can then unselect this from this and then pick this. Okay, now let me take something about Power BI. Power BI just pick and drop. Very easy and simple. Okay, very easy and simple. So when people are complaining that it's difficult to learn data analytics, I'll just smile because I'll be like, yeah, you have not met with here. Okay. Yeah, if you have seen me, if you have worked with me, and trust me, there's nothing under this planet that is difficult to learn. Put me anywhere. There is nothing. It's just your mindset. I want to learn this thing. And again, you need a mentor. You need people that are willing to assist you, that have this passion. You know, when you meet with somebody who has passion of learning, training people, you might be good and you might not have that knowledge to impart. I don't know if you understand. The people that are very good, they can sugarcoat you, they can tell you everything. They will tell you, see, if you come, you are learning that. At the end, you are learning nothing. I don't know if you understand. You are learning nothing. I don't know how to bring everybody that passed through Amdoranalytics. In fact, only people that have registered last month, bring them in here and tell them, okay, guys, can you tell these people where and where you have gone through this program? Maybe you have learned this thing somewhere else. Tell us what you have achieved and tell us what the experience was. Okay. So maybe they can, share with you about all these things. It is not about telling you, come and register, come and do this thing. Are they willing to impart? Are they willing to assist you? That's the question, some of the questions that you need to ask. I don't know if you understand. So then let's dive in. We have all got this thing. These things here are called what? The KPI. Now, what is KPI? KPI simply means the key performance indicators. Key performance indicators, right? Now, the next thing we need to do is, a lot of people are interested in tech, but I don't know. I don't even know what to say, right? They don't want to put in the work. They are still sitting on the fence. And this is the 6th month of the year. A lot of people reached out to me, say, I want to do this thing, I want to do this. And I'm surprised we have over 2,000 people, on the platform, and they're sending me messages, TM, that I want to register, I want to do this thing. And now, most of them are not here. Okay, so now let's proceed, right? Now we have total subscribers, okay? So I want to look at total subscribers by country. I don't know if you understand. Let's see which of these countries do they have the highest subscribers. These are the things. See, let me tell you something about being a data analyst. You need to have what we call critical thinking skills. And that is one of the things we teach you here at Amdoranalytics. How to see, it's beyond the technical skills. You need to have soft skills. Is beyond the technical skills, right? Now, one of the technical skills is what? Critical thinking skills. Okay. You sit down with your data, you understand your data speaks to you, right? So you understand what are the things that you need to do. So we have the total subscribers. I want to see total subscribers by country. So I'll select the country. Okay, I'll select the country. So it's loading. Let's give it some seconds. So I'm going to change it to map. I want it to have it as a map. It's loading. You can see it is loading. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to drop it. Let's see, drop this. I'm going to drop it here. Okay, so we have it here. And the next thing we need to do, if you pay attention, it's not really like the color that we are using. So I want to make it, format it, let it look good. So the next thing we need to do is to go to what? Map style. Maybe turn off the background. Yeah, turn off the background. And again, map settings. Map style, take it to dark. Okay, take it to dark. Don't worry, you're going to see everything. So now this bubbles here, we are going to maybe want to increase this size a bit. You want to increase it. If you want to reduce it, you can see where I'm reducing it. You can see where I'm increasing it. See, look at it. You can increase it. Okay, so now let's look at the color of the bubbles. So come here, and then I'm going to select the same color that I'll be using. Okay, so that's the color. Another thing again you might want to do is to make sure that there are values here. Those values you are not seeing it. Category labels. So you're not seeing it. So I'll click on this to increase it to get the value so that I will know that this one here is talking about Germany. So this is where the number of people that are subscribed to this company from United Kingdom. This one here is Mexico. You can see 45 subscribers, 451 subscribers. You can see it here. Okay, so when you hover on these things, you can see their number of subscribers they have. So you can see Canada, 317 subscribers. Okay, so another thing again you might want to do with this, you just lead it to something. That's fine. So don't overdo here. Okay, so now this here, don't worry, you might not be seeing it very clear, but don't worry, after this, I'm going to increase some stuff, right? So this thing that we are saying here, I want us to look at something very, very important. I want us to look at how many subscribers do they have per month and the day. You know, we have 12 months in a year. Inside that 12 months in a year, which of these days do they have the highest subscribers? It might be weekends, Friday, either Saturday or Sunday. These are the things that you need to pay very good attention to, because you want to give them something that will help them to make informed business decision. I hope you understand. Okay, so now let's write it together. I'm going to say total subscribers. Okay, total subscribers. Sorry, total subscribers. Just bring it here, and I'm going to turn it to the composition tree. So total subscribers, or expand it, total subscribers. Okay, inside this total subscribers, what do you want to see? Now we look at hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, so now we have total subscribers. Now I want to look at the join date, because these are the things that are very, very important that we need to pay into, look into. Okay, so inside the join date, I want to see the month. Okay, so just come here, click on this, and select month. So inside this total subscribers, we have selected the month, and we want to select the year, the day rather. So come to this plus sign here, click on this, and then select day. Okay, so we are going to expand it for a better understanding. Okay, so now let's look at this together. We're going to format it, and at the end we are going to look at the analysis together. Turn off the background. Turn off the background. So the bars, the color of the bars, we are going to change it to the color that we are using here, which is very cool. Then the category label. So we're talking about category label. We're talking about the values. Okay, you can see it here, the values. We have January here. So maybe let me increase it so that you see it very well. So you can see it here, January showing, February. So these are the category labels that we are talking about. Values are those numbers. Let's change it to something like this so that you can see it here. You can see it, the values. How many subscribers? You can see January they had 20 subscribers. Okay, February 12 subscribers. So let me just close this, and we're going to come back to this again. Let me see the headers. Close this. Headers are these things here. This thing you are seeing here, the white background. And I want to change the headers to change the background to this. No, I change it to dark, and then change the values to this. Then you can increase the values So you can see me increasing the values. Okay, so another thing again, don't worry, after this, we are going to arrange it and make it look good. Okay, you can see it here. So another thing again we want to look into, right? Let's look at the age bracket that is quite, subscribing to the company. So let's look at the age bracket. So I'll go to this total subscribers. I like the total subscribers, and then the age bracket. Pick on the age bracket. So we have this as the total subscribers. So this thing that you're seeing here, I didn't change it just by default. Okay, so most times when it appears this way, right? When it appears this way, you might want to change the change the bar or the data set, the chart. You might want to change the chart. Okay, so when it appears this way, you might want to change the chart. Just a second. Lights up. So another thing again, when this one is like this, let's assume that I don't like the way it takes up why it is checked, right? Why it's still checked. You might want to just come and select any chart of your choice. You can see I've selected another one and then put it in another just to change the chart. If you do not like how the chart it takes or the chart there, you don't like it, you want to change it, you can select any one of your choice. Okay. And after this, the next thing is for us to format it. Give it the same color that we are using. So here I'm going to turn off the background. Now, why am I turning off the background? So that the dark background we have changed this canvas to will just appear there. Okay. So that's the only reasons why we are turning off the background. Now, trust me, it's not a must to turn off the background, but it's cool that you make your data look good or make your your analysis, your dashboard look good. Okay. So another thing again, you might want to turn off the. Now let me share with you this x and y axis. These values here, you can see it here. Now if I turn off the value, right, you can see I've turned off the words like the text. You might not be seeing it very clear, so I'm going to expand it so you see it very clear. So I don't need it. I'll need to have it there. Okay. Just come expand the y axis. Our y-axis is this angle here. So we don't really need those stuffs there. So turn everything off. Then collapse this. These bars, this thing is called bars, this blue thing. So you go to column bar. So column. You can see the color here, blue. I'll change it to this, and which is perfect. Okay, perfect. Just a second. The x-axis, the values. So the values, I want to put it something like this so that you're seeing it very clear. You see it there. So you want to expand it. So you can see as I'm expanding it, right? This is young adult, this is adult, and this is youth, this is adult. Okay, so let's collapse this and then let's put it in a good format. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to collapse this so that we all see what we have done. So you can actually go ahead and continue adding things, but I want us to look at this together. At the end of everything, right? When you create the chart, the next thing you need to do is to analyze it to the stakeholders so that they will be able to make decisions with it. Okay. Now, if you pay very good attention to what we have here, let's look at the total subscribers by age brackets. We said what? We want to see the age bracket that is actually subscribing to this brand more than every other people. And we can see that the highest subscribers are coming from the young adults. And we said that our young adults should start from 26 to 35. And trust me, these are actually people that are on the face of internet, right? So, no. Our young adults start from 46. 36 to 45, 36 to 45. Our youth is from the age of 26 to 35. And then you can see that our adults are from 46 down to 51. And these are the highest people, the age bracket that are subscribing. At the end of everything, if this company want to make decision, right? Let's say they want to target right audience for their brands. Trust me, they would actually target people from that age of 26 to 46. Let me say 26 to 45, actually. 26 to 45 age brackets. Now let's pay attention to how people are subscribing to this company by year. Okay, so you can see here, January, I can put this thing on focus mode so that you will see it very clear. Now let's look at it together. If you pay attention, you can see January, they had just 20 subscribers. When I hover my cursor, you see 20 subscribers there. So you can see 20 subscribers. This is the month of January, they had 20 subscribers. Okay. And the highest subscribers come from, I'm seeing 45 subscribers in May. Wow. Oh, the highest subscribers is actually from October. You can see October where we have 524 subscribers. Now, if I am the one analyst in this company, what would I advise them that they should do? They should make sure. Now, the question is, when we come to data analytics, please pay attention. When we come to data analytics, we have 4 types of data analytics. We have descriptive analytics, we have diagnostic analytics, we have predictive analytics, and we have prescriptive analytics. Now, in this, what we are looking at now is what we call descriptive analytics. We are analyzing what happened in Netflix company. I hope you understand. Now, if I am the one that is analyst in this company, I will ask them, what happened in the month of October that did not happen in other months? I don't know if you understand. You are an analyst. Think as an analyst, okay? So what have they been doing in this month that they've not been doing in other months? It simply means that something happened in this month. Now, if you are an analyst, I need somebody that will help me. If you can unmute, I would like only one person that will help me to speak now. One person. Now, if you are the analyst in this company, what would you advise this company to do? Looking at how people subscribe in their company from January to December, and you know that the highest subscribers comes from October, what would be your advice? Just one person. If you have anybody that want to talk, we appreciate you. Hello? There are many here. So there's nobody. Okay, that's fine. But I would love to, hear from somebody. If you see, I don't want you to be correct. We are here to learn. I can easily tell you, oh no, this should actually be this way. I don't know if you understand. So you are here to learn. That's why I asked this question. Anyways, so now if you pay very good attention to January, the highest subscriber is from day 7. Day 7 should be Saturday. Oh, yes, Saturday, right? So you can see it here, the highest subscriber. And of course, you can see the highest subscriber here. Okay, per day. Okay. Days, there. Based on, okay. 30 days, 40 days, that's actually what they're basing it on. Okay, so that's what they're basing it on. So you can see it's from the 26th of January, based on day that they had the highest subscriber in the month of January. Now, when you select the other month, this is May, you can see the subscribers. When you select June, you can see the subscribers they have in the month of June as well. All right, so these are more on what you are going to be expecting from you, what they're going to be expecting from you as an analyst. Now, looking at the subscribers based on country, you can see that the highest subscriber is from France. No, it's from Mexico. Let's look at Mexico. Mexico, we have 451. Okay, United States, we have 451. France, we have 451 as well. That's fine. Canada, we have 317. Now, if you are an analyst, what would be your advice? They should target those audience. They should continue with those audience where they are getting more subscribers. Okay, so you have seen how easy it takes for you to actually become a data analyst. If you're enjoying this section, please give me a thumbs up. If you are enjoying this section, give me a thumbs up so we can proceed. I want us to dive into something very important now. Okay, give me a thumbs up. All right, thank you very much, everybody. I see. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. You see, simply means that you are learning something. Today is not a waste. It's today that you're going to make decisions that will change your life. And trust me, I made this decision years ago, and I'm telling you nothing but the truth. It's tech or nothing. Go and ask people that are in tech that are thriving. They will tell you that it's tech or nothing. So I made the decision years back, and I'm still encouraging you that today you can actually take up that decision and say, you know what, this tech something, I'm going to dive into this tech something, and I will surely succeed. The all I need is the right mentor, people to guide me through the step-by-step process on the things that I need to do to achieve it, to get to that level. Okay, so now let's talk about Amdoranalytics and then things that you are going to enjoy as a student of Amdoranalytics, why you should become a student of Amdoranalytics, right? So now, number one thing that you need to understand is that it is instructor-led program. Now, I want to share something with you guys. You know, a lot of people send us message like, I need physical class, I need physical class. I want to ask you, I need two people. Be very honest. Did you learn something today? Be very honest. Just two people.
Yes.
I need, okay. I didn't get that.
Hello. Yeah, for
Yes.
the first time, I learned a lot, and I
Okay.
love your method of teaching.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Okay, so another person, to be honest, did you learn something today? Another person?
Yeah, yeah, I've learned a lot today and I have the software. So once we are done with the class, I'll try and put it into practice on my system. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome. Femi said that he already have the software, so he's going to practice it. You understand? So he said that there is nothing that you want to learn that you not learn virtually. I don't know if you understand. It doesn't matter. You can still go to physical class and still did not learn anything. Put me right. Now, you can go to physical class, right? And after everything, you go home. When there is time for you to, go back and check something, you need a video, and there is no video for physical class. But imagine that you learn it at the comfort of your home, no traffic, you're not moving from anywhere, you are learning at the comfort of your home. At the end of everything, you still have the access to the videos at your LMS. You watch the videos, you practice. At the end, you not just practice, you have lifetime access to the videos. I don't know if you understand. So these are one of the amazing things. And again, when people hear online class, okay, they'll be like, maybe they are going to record one video and give us to go and watch like Udemy, Coursera, and all that. No, it's not the same thing with here at Amdoranalytics. You, myself, and all my other colleagues in the industry, what do? We sit down just like the way I'm sitting down here, teach you step by. In fact, that one goes more detailed because they're going to ask you, share your screen. We want to see what you are doing. Hey, Mr. A, share your screen. We want to see what you are doing. Mr. B, share your screen. We want to see what you are doing. Do you understand? So that one, when we say instructor-led program, that is what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Another thing again, why you should Amdoranalytics for your data analytics program is real-world case study. I don't know if you understand. Did you see how we'll be able to extract this data of Netflix user base? This is not my data. I didn't form it. It's from the cargo that they formed that this data is. Got this data from cargo analytics, what pure about Netflix. You have to see how we're able to use it, analyze it, and this and more are what are going to make you perfect in the industry. Working on projects. There's nothing like PDF. Anywhere they're learning something and they're giving you projects, go and read up. They are not helping you. It is going to be project based from the beginning of your program to the end of the program. And I mentioned that you are going to have lifetime access to the materials and the videos. And that is amazing thing about virtual training of Amdoranalytics. Another thing again about Amdoranalytics is growth internship program. Now, trust me, what every recruiters are looking at there for is, where have you worked? I don't know if you understand. You want to see, okay, have you done anything? They want to look at your resume, at least even if it's work experience in the tech ecosystem. They want to picture, okay, this person has actually worked somewhere. They want to believe that, yes, you can handle my project. I can trust my project with you if I give it to you. And how do we get that done here at Amdoranalytics? Is by, of course, the program is hands-on, right? But then the internship will make it to stress you. You are going to work on new work case studies. we are more access to materials. Okay, so another thing again about, just a second, okay, so another thing again about our program is post-training support. Now, imagine you have finished your program and you got a job, right? Is there no people to support you? The answer is yes, because you have people here at Amdoranalytics that you can reach out to. We have job interview preparation section for one of our students who has finished the program with the year 2014, no, 2024. And I think she finished her program early 2024. I think the first quarter of 2024, because she started 2023. She started her program 2023, so she finished 2024. And we still meet with her. So imagine that it's lifetime access to all the facilitators. All right. So another thing again we do here is job recommendation. Now take note of something. We don't offer jobs. I hope you understand. We don't offer jobs. Anywhere that you're going and they're promising you, don't worry, we are going to give you a job at the end of the thing. Be very sure that they are going to give you the job. So we don't offer jobs. What we help you with platforms, teach you how you can get jobs. I don't know if you understand. We teach you how you can start applying for jobs. We can recommend jobs, like let's say, because company do reach out to us. Do you have anybody for this? Do you have this? So if we have something like that, the first thing we do is to what? Recommend our students. I hope you understand. So we have job recommendation. Another thing again is mentorship sessions where you can go to be meeting with myself and all my other colleagues, right, in the industry, teaching you, mentoring you, showing you step-by-step process. See, these are the things. There is no magic. It's beyond the training. Imagine you are learning in maybe platforms like Coursera, you're watching YouTube video. Is there anybody to mentor you? Is there anybody to tell you that these are the platforms, these are the things that you need to do? You need somebody to hold your hands. Don't be deceived. Okay. So, something that you know that at the end of everything, it's going to pay. So why not invest your time into it? I don't know if you understand. So another thing again about Amdoranalytics is project-based programs. See, at least we have built one today. We have built one. Imagine I ask you for your portfolio and you are sharing your portfolio and I'm seeing one project you have worked for and you have done something for Netflix. I'll be like, wow, so then this person is awesome. This person can do something. I don't even understand. So another thing again is interview preparatory sector. We used to have this thing 100 times. We are not, in fact, we will never get tired of it. Even if you go for that and you didn't get a job, you come again, you apply. In fact, we will never be tired of it, because at the end of everything, we want you to excel. We want you to make it. Okay. So these are, as a data analyst here at Amdoranalytics, these are some of the tools that you're going to be working with. Excel. See, don't be deceived. You see, when people reach out to me and be like, okay, Chinyere, I am somehow good with Excel. Can we start with Power BI or can we just move into SQL? I'll just be laughing because I'll be like, you don't know what you're doing. Right? Excel is the foundation of everything. Do not be deceived. Anyway, you want to learn your tech skills, and especially as a data analyst, and Excel, they're not teaching it up to 1 month. Trust me, you're not going to be good. Excel is very broad. When you hear the word broad, Excel is very, very broad. Okay. So what we do here at Amdoranalytics, we teach you Excel, Power BI, SQL. We teach you how you can use these platforms, how you can navigate AI, how you can use ChatGPT, and again, how you can sell yourself. If you don't sell yourself, nobody will sell you. I hope you understand this, okay? So these are the step-by-step process of how you can become that. And you can see this is our curriculum. And again, of course, we are going to share the updated curriculum with you if you want. Okay, so now, the other benefits you can get as a student of Amdoranalytics, right? LinkedIn optimization, 100% free. You are not paying for it. I want to tell you for free. If people want to help you to optimize your LinkedIn standard, they are going to collect money from you. We are not collecting any dime from you for optimize your LinkedIn. Okay. Now, another thing again is Upwork optimization. I know somebody asked the question when we started. Chinyere, do you want to share with us the platforms, this international job opportunity seems as if it's bad somehow. Let me tell you something. Oh God, how will I help? How well, Holy Spirit tell me. So how will I tell you this, right? If you did not push yourself, I don't know if you're getting to that level where you say, come on, sit up. I need to push myself. So this is what you need. What we do here at Amdoranalytics, Upwork is amazing platforms we'll be using, where we are getting a lot of testimonies of people that have gone through our program, and even those that we have done out there, and people are getting jobs. Let me tell you something. By God's grace, by God's grace, I used to boast about this, right? Yeah, by God's grace, there's no place that I will handle Upwork optimization and people will not get job. I am being honest. There is no session of Upwork optimization that I will handle. In fact, the one we did with some of our students that did internship program with us December last year, less than 6 hours, she got job on Upwork. You understand? So these are the things that you know that, okay, if I do it, I'm going to get job, okay? So, of course, you need to put in your work. Just hear the word I said. You need to put in your work. And by God's grace, I am the one in charge of Upwork optimization. I have done it for thousands of people. Check me out on LinkedIn. You will see a lot of testimonies of people that have trained over 3,000 people on Upwork, how you can optimize your profile. And those that put in the work will definitely get the job. You understand? So another thing again, let me tell you one thing about Upwork. You know one thing in Nigeria, if you want to get a job, you might want to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Upwork, you don't need to know anybody. You need to know God, and of course, you need to know yourself. Okay, so you don't need to know anybody. Just like I said, I go one gig December. So when people are celebrating their Christmas, when people are eating Christmas chicken and all that, trust me, I was busy working on my job that I got. Okay, so at the end of everything, that December, I got over 1 million. You understand? Just for working. And the truth is that it doesn't even take any time. You understand? Upwork jobs, contract jobs, and all that. So when people are sleeping, you are awake, pushing in your best, because at the end it's going to pay. We're going to talk about Upwork. I'm not here to teach you Upwork, right? So another thing again you are going to enjoy as a student of Amdoranalytics is CV review session. So CV review, you are going to enjoy it. You understand? Another thing again, free of charge, you are going to revamp your CV. So another thing again is recommendation letter. You are going to get reference letter from us. You are going to get certificates. And another thing again I didn't add here is visa sponsorship program. Though we started it last month. Okay, how you can get visa sponsorship program to UK. If you check, although it's not outside, we do it only for our students. Okay, so that's it. Now, the training program. Okay, Shane, I've heard everything that you said. So what are the time for the training programs and what are the things I expected to do and all that? So we have 2 training programs. Okay, these are the platforms that we show you on how you can apply for jobs. These are the platforms that we show our students on how they can get, even how you can get visa sponsorship. Let me tell you something. Just get these skills. Do not stop sitting on the fence. It's time for you to push yourself. Just get the skills today. Okay, look at this code.uk that I showed you guys, right? So you can see a lot of jobs there. You understand? Just get the skills and be good. Let it not be that there is no job. But of course, there are going to be job for you. Yeah, trust yourself and trust God. If others are getting jobs in the industry, yours cannot be different. The question is, are you pushing yourself? Some people, when they start this program, 1 month, 2 months, they be like, well, they start, some people say less than 1 month, they start applying for jobs. You have not done anything. Less than 1 month, you start applying. They're not getting any job interview. They start saying that the job market is saturated. Be good. How good are you? Sell yourself. How do you package yourself? Okay, so these are the things that we teach our students here at Amdoranalytics. Of course, people that will be working with you as people that will be guiding you through myself, right? And other professionals in the industry that will be helping you to move into the tech ecosystem. Now, we have 2 programs. Okay. We have one for 5 months. Pay attention. We have 2 programs. We have one for 5 months and we have another one for 2 months. So we have another one for 2 months, okay. So now the one for 2 months. Sorry. That's a mistake. I didn't update 16 plus, please. Okay, so we have 2 programs. Is it not the one you want to go for? So a lot of people will be like, I don't have money, but I want to move into tech. Even though that I'm going to tell you at the end of everything, I will tell you and I will show you evidences. But it's not everything that you show online. Somebody came to meet us in our office. I think that was on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So the man saw us, and he's on our platform. I don't know if he's on this call. I don't know if he's here. I think she case here, somebody. I don't know. So he just reached out to us. Okay, I want to register, but I want to see you guys face to face. Okay, our office is in Yaba, Lagos, Nigeria. Come and see us in our office, but our training is online. So he came to see us. And that day, I opened my phone. I showed him a lot of things. Now, what do I mean? I showed him some things that that never will you see out there, the prices. Showed him what others are selling the program and evidences. You understand? I believe with that day he was actually convinced that okay, these are the things that we do, right? So now for our 5 months training program is 400,000 naira. 400,000 naira. Now take note, we are on 25% discount now. I'm saying it again. We are on 25% discount now. After this, we will go back to our normal price. So please pay attention. The actual fee for the 5 months program is 400,000. Now the discounted price is 300,000. Okay, if you are paying, then the first payment is 200,000, and then you have to balance 100,000. So you can pay 2 times. Pay 200,000 first, balance 100,000 naira. A month after, that's 5 weeks, 6 weeks into your program, you balance up. Okay, so for the 2 months program, now at the end, I'm going to show you the difference between the two. So the 2 months program is the actual price is 200,000 naira for the 2 months, but we are collecting 150,000. Okay, so you can pay the first payment is 100,000, balance 50,000. Now, what is the difference between the 2 months program and the 5 months program? Please pay attention. The difference between our 5 months program and our 2 months program is that our 2 months program is just the technical skills and the LinkedIn optimization only. So you're going to learn for 2 months, everything in 2 months. And then the benefit there is the LinkedIn optimization. Okay. Now, but for the 5 months program, it comes with the CV review, the Upwork optimization, the visa sponsorship training program, the internship program, and the hands-on program. Okay, these are the benefit and these are the difference between the both. Okay, so it's you that know, oh, I want to go for 2 months program, I want to go for the 3 months program. Okay, so a lot of people have choices. Maybe you just want to brushing up your technical skills that you already had. You don't need all those things that we just mentioned now. Then you go for the 2 months program. But if you really want to get it and get it once, trust me, you go for the 5 months program. Okay, so these are our account details. Now, let me tell you something about our discount, right? We did it last month and we're still doing it now. Discount is just for the first 20 people that register for our program. First 20 people that are going to register for the program. Okay, for the first 20 people that this discount is available for the first 20 people. So we're going to be taking questions now. Days of our programs, please pay attention. Days of our programs are Saturdays and Sundays. 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. West African time. Days of our programs, Saturdays and Sundays, 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Then we do meet on Thursdays, not every Thursdays though. So we do meet. This is time for the mentorship. This is time for us to talk to you. Maybe LinkedIn optimization. This is time for us to have the CV review for you and other things. Maybe I will give you assignment. This is time for the presentation. Okay. So on and on, you can go through this program. Our next cohort starts on 28th of this month. 28th of this month. Okay, so our next course starts on 28th of this month. And these are the people that have gone through our program and they've gotten jobs. Okay, so these are the people that have gone through our program. There are a lot of them out there anyways. But how many do we want to put here? So you can see testimonies of people that have gone to our program. So then just if you check them out, you see them. They're on our YouTube channel. If you go to our YouTube channel, you see everybody here. It's not cook story, it's not stage anything. You can search for them on LinkedIn. You will see them out there. A lot of them that we don't put on our platforms. You understand? So these are the people that have gone to our programs. When you click on this, take them to our to take you to our YouTube channel and you listen to them. Hear the amazing thing that they're saying about our program. See, it's no joke. We are not joking here. We are here to help you to excel. We are not here to cook stories that we will not fulfill. We are not here to cajole you. We are not here to tell you stories. You know what? Do. At the end, you'll be dragging us. Never. Okay, whatever we are saying here is from the A to Z. Is what we, in fact, we do beyond what we have done, what we have learned here. I hope you understand what we have said here. We do beyond this. You understand? So, and just like when we said that we are going to work, we are going to be building projects. You can see some of the students have gone through our program. You can see the projects they have built. They are on LinkedIn. You can check them out. So this one is SQL. And this one too, this project was built using Excel. So by one of our students, you can see them out there. So there are many and numerous of them out there, and which you might want to, check through. Okay, so I want to take questions. So let's take questions. Just like I said, the registration is ongoing. So all you need to do is to make payments and then start your registration. There's no time to wait. It's time for you to actually sit up and stop sitting on the fence. Okay, so let's take questions. If you have a question, something bothering you, is there something that you feel like I want to ask about these guys? Though you're good to go. You want to ask questions about our program, you're good to go. Okay, so let's take questions. Hello. So no questions. You don't have anything to ask? We are waiting for your questions. We are waiting for your questions. Okay, so if you don't want to make payment through Dix, you can check us out, check our website. But then I think the best thing is for you to make payments through that Dix, which we are going to put it out on your social media, on your WhatsApp. Okay, so all you need to do is to click the link, make payment, and then submit. Just like I said, the 25%, we are on 25% discount now is just for only the first 20 people that register. So you can see our data analytics here, 5 months, right? So you can see it's 500.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good
I'm Nicholas
afternoon.
calling from Abuja.
Okay.
Okay, I wanted to find out, do you guys have an office in Abuja?
No. We have office only in Lagos, and all our training and online, just like what we are doing now. Our programs are virtual training. Even in Lagos, we don't have physical class. It's just office. Our office is in Yaba, Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, everything's online.
Yes, everything is online.
Okay. So after the payment is being done, class is meant to resume when?
28th of this month.
For this month. Okay.
Yes.
Then how do I get the certificate after the class?
Everything is online. We'll send it via your email.
Okay. For me to
Yes.
print out.
Yeah, if you want to
All
print
right,
out,
okay.
yes, you can. Yes, you can print out.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome, sir. Okay, so any other question? Questions? Okay. Adejeji Oluwa Femi. So Femi, you can speak up. You want to say something? Hi Femi, do you want to say something? Okay, I cannot hear you if you want to say anything.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome, sir.
My question is this: your cybersecurity and all other programs, are all of them too online?
And as I said, everything, all our programs are online. Online is not any record. Online is just like the way I'm talking to you now.
But there are some practical aspects. Well, I went around town and then I was made to understand that there are some practical, because I'm really interested in cybersecurity, and I was made to understand that there are some practical aspects that can't be done online. What do you have to say about that?
Sir, there's nothing you want to learn that you will not learn online. It's just the person teaching you. Okay, it's just the person teaching you and how structured the program is. All our programs are online and we are teaching everything online. And it has been a lot of testimonies. Okay, so people are in Nigeria, and of course they're having their masters, doing their masters in Canada while they are in Nigeria. So are you saying that they're not going to learn everything? They are learning. All you need to do your assignments, make your research, submit and all that. When it's time for a project, you work on your project. I mean, for those that in Nigeria that are having their masters in Canada and other countries. Okay. So even companies in Canada, let me share something with you, right? One of my friend relocated to Canada, that's 2 years ago now. Okay, so he went to do his master's in cybersecurity. Even when he got there, what I'm telling you is the truth before God. He is doing virtual training for the people in Canada as well. I mean, the company is in Canada and their training is virtual and they are paying over what I don't want to mention because when he said it, I was like, it's not true. 40 million naira to learn cybersecurity, and it's just 1 year program. Okay, so and it's still online that he's teaching it. So it's still online. So if people can pay him millions of money for that and it's still online, so everything is the world is going into globally going
My,
into.
la- my, my last question, please. What certificate are you offering on cybersecurity?
So our certificate is certificate of completion that you're getting across all our programs. So if you want to write other professional certificates, right? Maybe you want to move into ethnic hackers, you want to write certificate on S2 and all that, right? So we can still direct you. There are platforms that we do use and direct our students. You can write to get certificate. And again, if you want to go more advanced to write some professional exams, you can as well, write those exams. Just like when you finish data analytics program, it's still certificate of completion. Yeah, if you want to write professional exams like writing Microsoft exams, because we are teaching to the standard of Microsoft. After our program, you can just go ahead and write Microsoft exams. I don't know if okay, I cannot hear you again. So I don't know if we have another question. Do we have another question? Any other question, guys? Okay, so if there is no other question, we can call it a day here. Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you guys. And again, please start making your payments. Oh, I did see all this message from Mercy. Okay, I didn't see all this message. Thank you very much, Mercy. She said, how can I achieve 15 projects in 5 months? Don't worry, you see it how you can achieve it. When you join Amdoranalytics, that's why we said that the program is hands-on project. Okay, so it's achievable. That's why you need all your time. You need everything in you, telling yourself that, oh, I can do it. You see how amazing it is, and you can achieve it. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. And if you don't mind, you can just turn on your video and let's take a step. Let's see ourselves. If you don't mind, you can turn on your video. We are very few here because others have dropped out. But if you don't mind, you can turn on your video. Let's say goodbye. Let me know how many people I want to do this. Let me see you. Let me see you. You have seen me now for over 2 hours now. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate you and do have a wonderful day. Registration is ongoing, so you can start making your payments. Bye.